Hey everybody, this is Steve Codian. Thank you so much for attending this very special LinkedIn Live event of mine. I am so excited to tell you about this cruise that the Royal Caribbean Cruise Line has set up for me. And I'm can't tell you how excited I am about being able to do some live instruction, presenting, and we'll be leaving Fort Lauderdale on June the 2nd. And I want to tell you a little bit about it and give you the ways that you can actually get yourself registered and to get more information. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I was a real estate agent myself for a long time, and I ended up as a broker owner of a 34 agent real estate company in Charlotte, North Carolina. I also became a certified home stager. I was an investor too. I had at one time 12 different properties. I'm a personal builder of four homes with my wife. I'm a national real estate presenter for realtor associations nationally. And I've had the great pleasure of actually being able to train agents in over 34 states and four countries. I discovered Feng Shui 2002, 2003, and I started using it right away with my listings and had fantastic success with it. It got to the point that there was so much interest, so much enjoyment with these people that I decided to eventually leave real estate and just follow my passion with feng shui. I'm recognized nationally and internationally as a red ribbon feng shui master. It's the highest level with the International Feng Shui Guild, which is our governing board. I have published several books on feng shui and real estate and was highlighted on PBS. I've been mentioned by other stations also, like ABC and Fox and so forth, and greatly enjoy working with this particular subject. This feng shui training that I'm going to tell you about is really more than just about real estate. It's going to help you even in your life. It's going to help you to transform your own environments. And it's just going to be a different way of looking at things. You'll find out that the importance of showing beauty, which I found out very, very quickly when I was selling homes using feng shui, was so powerful. And it will help you with all of your environments. It'll change everything for you personally and in your career. Found out if you show beauty in any of your environments and bring their attention to it, they just won't be able to look away and they'll remember whatever you want them to remember at that point. Now, some of what you're going to learn, the background history of feng shui, you should know how it got started. Importantly, you're going to find out who nationally, internationally are really interested in feng shui and how to market them, how to communicate with a client, whether they really know something about it or they're a complete novice. You'll find out how to start when you get an active listing, how to actually start. And you'll find out what the eight most impressionable moments for selling a home with feng shui are. You're going to find out what the four big D's are, which to me is one of the most important things that I'll be telling you about. You find out how to show comfort in every one of your listing and the security behind it. Now, the security part is more of a subconscious thing. Feng Shui and your subconscious really have a strong interaction. You find out what parts are a priority to show and stand out. You'll find out how important curb appeal is and how it's going to help you so much with your MLS photos. You'll find out what color schemes work and what don't. You'll find out how to do special open houses, and which is one of the ways I did an awful lot of my business. And you'll find other unique marketing tips and techniques. The importance of a focal point in every room. So important. There are two reasons. Helping home buyers, believe it or not, will be part of your training. And it'll set you apart from the other agents that work with buyers. You'll be able to help somebody build a house using feng shui. Importantly, you'll find out how to use it in conjunction with a niche called universal design, which is such a strong way of making a real business. and find out how to use five senses powerfully to get an offer. Yeah, we're going to be talking about things like aroma. So why should you attend? Well, you've possibly always wanted to learn how to use Feng Shui. You'd like to maybe incorporate Feng Shui into your real estate or home staging business. You are a realtor in Florida and you want to receive 3 hours of CE credit. And finally, you want to earn the certification of Feng Shui staging professional and maybe use it to set up a new business or career or to supplement your income. I have a lot of graduates that got the certification, and this is actually how they run their business totally. So, what's the cost? Well, the first for CE credit, if you're a realtor in Florida, it's $99. I want you to understand that this fee is included if you decide to also do the certification. The certification for Feng Shui Staging Professional, I'm charging $295, which is a deep discount from what I usually charge. And if you just want to take the two 90-minute sessions, it's $99. So whether you're a real estate agent in another state and can't receive the CE, but really want this information, or you're just really interested in learning something about Feng Shui. Down at the bottom, these are two pictures of classes that I held doing CE on land. The one on the left is Sarasota, the one on the right is Boca Raton. I always have full classes. So I'm referring to this as the Feng Shui Cruise. And I want to introduce you to the ship, this gorgeous ship that we're going to be sailing. It's called the Jewel of the City Seas, and it's aptly named. And I'm going to read it to you because this is one of my friends wrote this. It's positively spacious with light which floods in through her expansive exteriors. This light and airy feel enhances Jewel of the Sea's spacious quality and provides enviable levels of comfort. One of the most exciting features is the 9 deck center, which is totally open, dome ceilings, and the glass lifts with sea views. It's just gorgeous. So during the day, you can soak up the sun under this if you'd like. It's a retractable roof and it's got a soothing cascading waterfall. And you can find out in the evening, then you can catch a West End style show, try your luck at the casino, sip a fine wine, which I'll be doing, a beer or any kind of cocktail you can possibly think of. And the Jewel of the Sea is really, really special. Down at the bottom, I want you to understand that the links to all of this information will be in several places. You can ask for it personally, but it's going to be put on YouTube. It's also going to be put on the LinkedIn Live ad too. Here again is the ship, beautiful ship. And it has room for only 2,500 passengers instead of the normal 4,000. So it's a little less crowded, which I think you'll find really nice. You'll have an amazing time on board in each port. And while you're sailing to Nassau, you're going to learn such valuable information with me to take your business to a completely different level. There's the itinerary on the top left, and it conceivably have to be a little flexible at times, but we're planning on departing Fort Lauderdale around 4. You're going to need to get there several hours early to get yourself set up. And then on the next day, which is June the 3rd, we'll be doing classes, two 90-minute classes, and they'll be broken up. Try to make it as comfortable as possible for you. And then we'll get back in the ship and go to Nassau and show up at the port around 8 a.m. So again, there are two 90-minute classes. The first one starts on June 3rd at 9:30 in the morning to 11 o'clock. We'll then have a break after that and have lunch. And you'll rejoin me at 1 o'clock for the final 90 minutes, finishing around 2:30. And I'm going to stick around after that to answer questions further. There's the classroom. So the remainder of the afternoon after 2:30 is, of course, all yours again. You'll be able to enjoy again a show, the casino, and so forth. But at this point, you'd have already finished 3 hours of CE if you're a Florida realtor, and you'll already have started the certification of Feng Shui staging professional if you decided to do that. So I want you to meet two people that are really, really special to this whole process. Their names are Pam Allen and Paige Bottom, and there they are. Pam is on the right-hand side. I've known Pam for many, many years, and they are sisters, and they work extremely well together. They go the extra mile to eliminate any stress and frustration. They want to make your life smooth. Their company is appropriately called Cruise Planners, and there is their website. If I were you, I'd take a good look at it. They supply an awful lot of other destinations that you might be interested in the future. I'm going to answer a couple of questions real quickly for you. How do you register? Well, you can register on our website or their website. A deposit is going to be required, by the way. There is flexible payment plans available. How much is the deposit? Well, it's $250 per stateroom due at booking. Are there payment plans? Yes, there are. They'll make it very, very simple for you. What staterooms are available? Well, we have Ocean View with balcony and Ocean View, and they're all available first come, first serve. Is there airfare included? No, it's not, but it can be arranged for you. What's included in the fare? Stateroom, main dining, online, onboard entertainment, most amenities. There are certain things that you're going to have to ask a little bit extra about, like the excursions. And what is the cancellation policy? Well, it depends on how far in advance. And again, you can ask these questions of Pam and Paige. Is there travel insurance available? Yes, and they sort of recommend you do it. What's the documentation needed? You need a valid passport, and expiring at least 6 months after the cruise is required. Can I add guests or upgrade later? Yes, you can. What is what if the cruise is canceled? Well, if it's canceled, Royal Caribbean will work with you in several different ways. And what does the final payment due? Final payments are due 90 days before sailing, and that day would be March the 4th, 2025. Can I book excursions in advance with Pam and Paige? Yes, you can. So if you take the training for Feng Shui Staging Professional, you'll be able to use it for your marketing. You get a beautiful diploma to display. You get seller and buyer checklist. You get access to my library, which has over 30 videos and over 15 hours of viewing for real estate success using Feng Shui. I'm going to talk a little bit about the seller checklist. Some people feel a little weird, a little bit leery about doing their first evaluation. You can take this 12-page checklist and go through your first evaluation and further if you need to make yourself feel comfortable. It makes the whole process easier for you. So again, the training is with myself, and I've been doing this for now over 20 years. When you pull into our first port in Nassau, this is what you're going to see, how beautiful it is. So we'll park, you get off the boat, and you'll be able to enjoy a special, special day in Nassau doing things like this or like any of these. And if you like to snorkel, you'll be able to do that. You won't catch me in there because I'm not much of a swimmer, but I'm sure a lot of you will really enjoy that. We then get back in the boat and we sail to Coco Cay, which is a privately owned island by Royal Caribbean. And it is amazing, to say the least. It's its own paradise. And lots of what goes on there is really already part of your package, and you don't even have to pay for. For example, the food is all free. The amusement park, though, is extra, and Pam and Paige can tell you all about that. One thing I want you to understand, you can actually spend your whole day here totally free if you'd like. There's another picture of Coco Cay with two ships coming in. I understand usually there are two ships that come in every day. Another picture. Here's a map. And you can see it's got an awful lot going for it. The Thrill Water Park on the right-hand side is extra, and certainly some of you are going to want to partake with that, but everything else is free. And so there's the Chill Island, Harbor Beach, Oasis Lagoon. It's an amazing, amazing facility. A little bit about the ship. It was built in 2004. It has over 1,000 cabins. Again, it's less people than some of the ships. It is wheelchair accessible. It has shops, meeting rooms, spa, fitness center, and an internet cafe. There are tons of elevators, okay, tons on every level to make this as comfortable and easy for you as possible to go up and down. There are 4 restaurants, 8 bars, and 3 pools. There's a theater, a library, a casino, a disco, and a children's program also, if you need to have something like that. Now, let's talk about registration. You need to pick one of these 3 things and right away register. This is how you're going to start. And you'll be able to get this information in several ways, including from Pam and Paige or myself, or on Yahoo, YouTube. You are a Florida realtor and you want to receive 3 hours of CE credit. Well, very easy to do. Cost is $99. It's included in the $295 for the certification and so forth and so forth. But you have to pick one of those 3. And there's the link, which you'll see in several places that will point out to you. And then you do this. This is the second thing you do, where you actually register with Pam and Paige. And a $250 deposit is necessary. Every bit of information that you could possibly ask about the cruise is right there. Here's the state rooms. The one on the left is the more expensive one because it has a balcony, a little more room. It's over $2,453 for 2 people. And then there's another second level, and then a third level that you're seeing down on the bottom, which is $1,549 plus. So then we come home, come back to Fort Lauderdale, and I would hope that you're going to decide to join us. We're going to have a fantastic time. You're going to learn information that you're going to be able to use the rest of your life. It's a unique adventure in cruise and training. If you need right away immediate help, you can call Pam at this number right here. And again, to register or for more information, you can go to this link right here too. This link again will show up in several different places, including on the LinkedIn Live ad and on YouTube. So that's it. I hope you decide to join us and have a special, special time with us. We're really going to have a good one. Thanks for showing up.